Well, hello everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, way too much energy. Way too much energy there. Oop, just knocked over some shade on my desk. What else is fucking new? Anyway, how are we doing tonight? Let's clear that last pin off. Shut off the auto pins. There we go. We're so good at doing this, I tell you. We're just going to get this thing all perfectly done, and hopefully we've got everything coming through just perfect. So, what am I going to do tonight? Good question. I'm still puzzling that out. I should probably turn on this other light over here so we got a little bit better illumination. There we go. Much better. And if we ever get this thing working, we're going to check out one little thing here. It's going to be a little weird. Oh, and that's working okay. All right, that looks okay. So we'll go back to the teaser screen and we're doing fine. Anyway, so what was I going to do tonight? I have no fucking idea. It's just kind of a hangout, chill out, let's have a little bit of fun. Might do a little bit of adding something here. So you're going to be experiencing Grumps on the fly. This should be fun. Let's switch this over to there and going to take care of one little thing while I'm thinking about it. Let's see, where is that at? That's on the intermission screen. I'm just going to kind of mumble about things until I figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Let's see. And we'll get things fixed so it's not looking too bad here. So yeah, so this is the fun stuff that we're always doing. Let's get this rolling here. Industrial or EDM? Let's go with EDM today. Oops, wrong one. Could get in trouble for that one. Now we're going to take care of the volume controls on this. There we go. We got the volume down so it sounds a little bit better. Let's go to this one instead. There, that's much better. And should probably transition this in, shouldn't we? There we go. Now you can hear what I'm hearing. Greetings from Canada. Hi, John. What's up? So I take it it's a boring streaming night out there in the atheist land, and hardly anybody's on, are they? So we're just going to do one little thing while I'm thinking about it here. If the music's too loud, let me know. I will turn it down some. But so what are we going to do tonight? Who really knows what we're going to do tonight? Got all sorts of ideas here of what we can do, but what would you like me to do? Would you like me to bring somebody in? Would you like me to talk about Christian trolls? Would you like me to just have all sorts of type of fun right now? I could show you what goes on behind the scenes. Father V's is entertaining and faithful. Yes, Father V is very entertaining. I'm so glad that he actually mentioned me in his stream. I was like flabbergasted because I know he and I have not gotten along very well in the past. But we're going to go ahead and switch out of this mode, and we're going to switch over to the main camera. There we go. hopefully it's looking very fine and fantastic here. Anyway, so yes, Father V is definitely one of the ones that I recommend to people on TikTok, along with Thy Reaper and Finric. I beg your pardon. Turn down the music, pull up your pants, and get off my lawn. Really there? Well, you know, what they say. It's too much fun, you know? All right, we're going to do a little bit of a volume adjustment inside the app itself. Really, Hunt Chair, I swear. Now, I'm going to readjust volume over here on the main switch. There we go. So, what is Grumps going to do tonight? Who knows what Grumps is going to do tonight? Could be fun, could be entertaining, could be a little bit slimy. So, I'd like to talk a little bit about trolls. Don't have as much trouble with trolls over here because my moderators are really good at keeping people out of here. And, but over on that other app that's owned by that company that we're not going to name, ByteDance, it is a lot harder to take care of trolls. You just need to start ignoring them. That's all I can say is ignore those frickin' trolls. It's all they want to do is just make your life miserable. Speaking of ByteDance, one thing I was going to talk a little bit possibly about was the fun. You know how at one point they were talking about eliminating the whole thing of TikTok? Because it's got the CCP or whatever. No, not the CCP, the People's Republic of China. I think that's what they call it. We're supposedly listening in on all our data. Well, you know what? It's really funny because, here, let me just pull this up here real quick here. Let me go to the screen here. So the fun part is, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here right now. Doink. 2,400 U.S. companies, including AMC Entertainment, GE Appliances, IBM PC Division, Legendary Entertainment Group, and Motorola Mobility, Smithfield Foods, and Terex Corp. Terex Corp. Those are all owned by some people in China. I tell you, they're really thinking that it's a problem that the entire thing exists with ByteDance when some of the American products that we really love and enjoy are actually owned by people from that country. What's the problem with this? I don't see what it is. It's just showing that we have too much foreign investment in the country, in my opinion. And, you know, who knows what's in those Lenovo fabulous machines? It's all political, yes. It's all very political. It's all political. Definitely political. Yeah, definitely. It's crazy. I don't really get the whole thing. But that's what happens when certain people think the way they do. But that's just crap, just crap. I can't see anything happening to TikTok at all anyway because it's become too powerful of a platform. Unfortunately, because it has become such a big platform, guess who else we got to deal with? Christian trolls. Christian trolls are everywhere. On YouTube, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you want to look. They're everywhere. How do you deal with a Christian troll? Don't feed them. That's what I say. Well, there is them tickety-tocketies, It's just that clock app, that thing that goes tick-tock, tick-tock. I don't get, what is that thing there anyway, that tickety-tock? What are we supposed to do with those things out there anyway? It's just something those kids get on and they just try to raise a lot of hell, and they are just doing stupid things on there, and they get everybody else to start trying it. It's not a good thing to have them tickety-tocks anyway, But yeah, it's crazy. But we don't have to deal with it. No. It's hard for a person to get on there. I've had 4 accounts that I've had over 1,000 followers on. They've all been axed. Now I'm on my 5th account. I know Jeff, the atheist troll. TikTok, please don't ban me. He's been able to comply with things a lot easier than I have, which is not surprising at all. Pastor friendly, huh? Yeah, there's something that I would like to talk about. I don't know if I can get it to come in here, but I don't think I have my settings right to show it on stream tonight, but I will show it next week. We're going to talk a little bit about the fun, fringe idiots of TikTok. So, we know how that stuff can be. Pastor friendly. I don't think I've come across pastor friendly. That isn't by chance one of what the hell's his name? That isn't one of Jay's accounts, is it? Probably is. Sounds like something Jay would do. I've been trying to come up with a gimmick for TikTok for years, and I just haven't come up with one. Maybe I should just start going on and making my tickety talks and talk like this the entire time. That'd be something. Get people really worked up. That's the problem these days, Barstow Kid. Things are so messed up, we can't tell the difference between satire and reality. Truth. That is truth right there. Facts. I'm going to go ahead and create one of those things that pop up on my screen that will say facts. Dylan Hollis. Dylan Hollis. I love Dylan Hollis. Dylan Hollis is fantastic recipes out there. He's always doing fun stuff. I love the man. If he's the one I'm thinking of, is he the one that says eggies? And what's the other one he likes? He's always talking about and how bad his night was compared to the food he's making. Um, Very tongue in cheek when he's whipping things together. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you. I appreciate when you put that up there. It's really great. Dylan Hollis takes guests by phone. You know, I'm really thinking about getting a phone line from Google set up to where I can do that. It'd be fun. Especially from people who are scared to come on. Link at the top. So he is the right one. He does have a cookbook. Yes, I saw that he has a cookbook. He's got some fantastic recipes that he's compiled from different things. I love the when he's using lard. He's like, you just want to use this stuff, huh? Well, lard is the best way to cook. Better than Crisco. So, I really don't know where to go from here. Keep it feeding, keep me feeding. The whole thing about these type of lives is the interaction between the audience and the host. So, what you're feeding me is what I'll talk about. Either that or I could. Do I still have that queued up here? I think I have something queued up here. Let's see. What is this one? No, that's not it. Let's see. Where is it? I just lost what I was looking for. Let's see what this one looks like. Ah, yes. Yes, he's always surprised when something tastes good. And do you blame him? Some of that stuff that he's putting together doesn't really look like it would be that acceptable. Let's see. How long is this? It's not bad. I could probably do this. I'm just checking to see if there's something that I might be able to do here for fun. I'll probably do this next time. What would anybody think about me reading stuff that is in public domain? Would anybody sit here and actually listen to Grumps read a book or a short story or poetry? Did the trolls knock me off? Let me check. Did the trolls knock me off what? I mean, there's several. If you're asking if the trolls knocked me off TikTok, yeah, they knocked me off TikTok. Oh, I know you would listen, Aunt Jerry. You're my biggest fan, after all. You're always here. Oh, that's good. That's good. Maybe next Sunday night, I will read a short story out of something, and we'll see what happens. I'll have to read through it a few times so I'm not stumbling over the words, because that's what I was horrified about. Yes, they knocked me off of TikTok. That's the reason why Darth Grumps now exists. Yeah, I got I got 3 accounts taken down at once, and then shortly after getting my 4th account up to 1,000, the ban hammer came down on that one as well. All I've got to say about that is that it was a bunch of that's all I got to say about that whole incident there. It sucked. But, I'm climbing that hill slowly but surely. Thanks, Pragmatic Crystal. I appreciate that. But, hey, it's the hazards of being an outspoken atheist of any type on that platform. Captain Dadpool's had his share. Don't even know if he still has an account over there. I haven't even really been looking. As I said before, TikTok, please don't ban me, has had, 12 accounts? I don't know. Jeff won't answer his DMs anymore, so I don't know. The other thing that really sucks is when you have a group of people that you enjoy watching on a channel and they part ways one after another, and they seem to not like each other anymore. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened to the Tang Gang. Or Tart, I should say. The original Tart cast was phenomenal. They were good. They riffed off each other really well. They worked out really well, and I enjoyed the shows. Now we're down to the flavor with just Oz and Jenna. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Oz. I love hanging out with Oz. Oz is an awesome person. I just missed a dynamic that was the show of the who, what, and why a person believed things. That was a fun show to watch. I might be very low in that thought, but who knows? But give me 1 second here. I need to have a little bit. Yes, Oz and Jenna are fantastically amazing, 100%. Ooh, Aunt Jer's going to spill the tea. Oof. 1 second. Didn't think you wanted to hear me inhale off of that thing. But, that's what happens. You got people like big names in the atheist community, like Matt Dillahunty, who's had their ups and downs. Aaron Ra has actually had his share of problems. But, they're still fantastic people. J. Mike, Jesus Mike. Glad he's with the Atheist Group of Austin. The Atheist Community of Austin podcasts, those are really good. The Line is a good podcast out there. I really enjoy The Line. Now, Genetically Modified Skeptic. I want to get a hold of him and have a talk with him sometime. He seems to think that the pseudo temple is really cool. And I'm sorry, I disagree. And I'd like to find out where he came up with those things. But he has had a good guest on occasionally. It seems to know what they're talking about with Satanism, but sometimes a little bit foul of things. But, you know. Matthew doesn't get banned, or Planet Peterson. Well, he's not in your face with things. He's always comes off, Matthew comes off as a very pleasant and soft-spoken person who's willing to listen to what you have to say. You're not going to change his mind about anything, but he will let you talk. Planet Peterson? I've not found Planet Peterson before. I'll have to look into that. I spoke to Matthew, I want to say it was about a year ago is when I spoke to Matthew in one of his lives. We had a pleasant conversation. He seemed a little bit taken aback about my being a Satanist instead of just a plain atheist or agnostic atheist. And he didn't really know what to say when I said I was a Gnostic atheist. So that was fun. Matthew has a YouTube channel? All right, somebody better share that link with me. Put it into the... if you're on the Discord, you can put it on the Discord. Can't really put anything here in the chat, Barstow Kid. Only Aunt Jer is the only one in here right now that can post links in the chat. But yeah, I didn't know that. And we won't talk about any of the people who have kind of been prominent atheists and have left. Planet Peterson does. Okay. Too bad Matthew doesn't have one. Matthew, I think, would be great on YouTube. But getting following on YouTube is harder than hell. I mean, right now, I think I'm sitting at 86 subscribers to the channel, and I've been doing this. Granted, I wasn't very good about making regular shows for the last 2 years, but I've been up for about 3 years. I'm trying to do it. I'm really trying. It's really hard sometimes coming up with topics and sitting here and talking to everybody, and you feel like sometimes you're talking to an echo chamber or you're talking to a blank wall. And I hope the information I've been providing so far has been entertaining and educational. Full-time job doesn't lend itself to making content that much, but I'm trying. Oh, and yes, the bricks down below are on purpose. It's not a glitch. But hey, since we're just having a little bit of fun here, I got to put up my favorite overlay that I ever came across. I love this thing. This thing is so great. I love what this thing does. This is fun. Oh, brains. Give me brains. Come back here. Do I get a vacation? I get a vacation next week. But I'm spending the vacation with my youngest daughter, so not going to be much of a vacation, but it will be a vacation from work. But maybe I'll be able to get 4 or 5 videos into the can and put them up. And that gives me how long the delay is. It's about 20 seconds. One thing that's great about being on YouTube, I don't have an opportunity to use this very much. But I have a feeling I'm going to have an opportunity to use this one quite a bit. And I promise, Aunt Cher, I won't use my soundboard much. Although I love using my soundboard. But I gotta come up with some very good sounds in order to use it. But yeah, things that we're going to get going this year, I'm really trying to get a couple of the Satanists from TikTok to come over here and be on the Infernal Diatribe. I got Spooky to come on once. Next person I'm trying to get to come on is Manic Missy. But Manic Missy, when I'm on the air, it's early in the morning for them. So I may have to change the schedule for her to have Manic Missy on. But I think getting their take on Satanism would be great. Yeah. Jeff does use one. But I'm sorry I didn't really have anything planned for tonight. What I had planned got deleted somehow. I had a script all worked out for the night and went to bed, woke up, and it was gone. Google didn't like it, I don't think. Yeah, Spooky Writes is one of my favorite people that I've met on TikTok. We talk at least once a week over Snap. It's great. I wish I could get Snurd in here. Snurd would be fun. I need Ed McMahon. Let's see. Comments. Private chat. That's what I'm looking for. There it is. But I'm still paying for StreamYard so I can have guests. Because the other one is really janky. Spooky Reaper and Finra's all did an Ask a Satanist last night. Well, that explains why I didn't have anybody over on... No. Nobody wants to come over to YouTube for this. I don't know why. I think it's fun. But... they were probably doing that while I was on the air, too. All right, good night, all. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it for the night. We will have a regular scheduled stream next week talking about Ritual. No, Ritual's not next week. Ritual, is it? Yes, it is. I didn't do the Infernal Diatribe last night, so yes, it will be Ritual next week. So, since we're getting some people that need to go, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for tonight. Thanks for stopping by and listening to this crazy old man rattle about. And I hope to see you next Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Now, if I can get myself over to the right screen.